Oh, and welcome back to Escape 2 with me, Mecha Hikaru, aka Puggy. So today we are going to have Pipotchi get captured again, but not yet. Oh no, because we are going to meet the smartest member of the Freaky Monkey 5 and also the most insane at the same time. So that being said, let's get to the Panic Pyramid level, which has probably one of the most earwormy tracks in the game. Seriously, it sticks in my head whenever I hear it, and it's actually really good. Actually, to be fair, though this level can drag on a bit, if you know what I mean. Especially since we have block pushing puzzles. But before I do that, I will try and get this annoying monkey who's lobbing bombs at me and tries to climb up the ancient Egyptian things and whatnot. At least he didn't try to seal a pyramid like in Despicable Me, but, yeah. Or he can seal the moon. Anyway, that being said, nothing. Yay. That's all I'm saying, nothing, because that's what I'm getting from this monkey. Absolutely nothing, and this is the problem with these monkeys. They can easily... Why can I stop moving like a human pinball, please? I want to catch the monkey, not flail about like a dying fish. Seriously? Oh no, this is the thing with this level. And the fact that you also have a battle with the next member of the Freaky Monkey 5. It's not great. We have a boxing monkey in here, and we have falling tiles as well, so be careful of that. And yeah. And I did not ask for my thing to rebound against the wall, thank you. I will get this monkey, or I'll try and get this monkey. Weirdly, in Escape 3, it's a lot easier to catch these sort of monkeys because, I guess it does use the same engine as Escape 2, by the way. Though sneaking up on him may well be the way forward. And, yeah, it is actually. Jimbo, he's not an aeroplane, is he? Well, anyway, that being said, yeah, the slingshot. Catapult my bottom! It is a slingshot! And that being said, hit the switch, and that will bring down the, that was a bit easier than in Tomb Raider. Anyway, back through here, and in the next room we have 2 Sphinx statues, and another monkey here. But, yeah, other than that, free cookie there, I guess. Not that it helps to get the monkey, because he'd probably take that one back off me. Never mind. Right, he's down. Get him. Robert. I can't make a joke about that. Seriously. And another thing to feed him thing through. Who did that big enemy first? It's gonna be the death of me otherwise. And no, I do not want to waste my homing ammo on that thing. Certainly not. Right, so now let's go to the RC car and get it over through the pipe to the other end. Again, one thing I will give Escape 2, it does make this sort of thing a lot easier. This was the bane of my existence in many of the levels. Spectre's Factory, and Castle, for example. Yeah, that was really annoying. Here we have what looks like a thing. Now, I don't know if we can use the slingshot to actually hit that wheel, but let's see. Can we use the propeller? No. No, we cannot, so we're kind of boxed in here. So yeah, however, there is a way around it, and that involves going through the water. Of course it does, because hidden passageway and all that. Be wary of the spike thingies down here. They will hurt Jimmy very badly if you're not careful. So there's our next monkey. There's another one there, and he's still throwing stones at us, seriously. And so yeah, Stevie, no, you do not sound like the legendary soul singer at all. Anyway, go down here and swing through to the other side as quickly as possible, and get out the other end, and then quickly move. Seriously. Thankfully we don't have to worry about the RC car, because the gate actually closes very slowly. more of these again. Something that was in Ape Escape 1. I believe we'll have to move quickly here because each of these will come down one at a time, but very quickly. If that makes any sense. So yeah, which is why I've equipped the propeller on Jimmy, just in case. And that being said, we go over here with moving platforms and everything. Be wary of these spikes at the either end because they will trip him up. Oh yes, that would have been the bane of my existence, I dare say. But yeah, and there is another monkey, but I don't know if I do get them or not. Seriously. And touching the spinning things has the same effects as well. Now this whole area is really annoying. Seriously, I do mean really annoying because to get around here we will have to go the long way around, and that ain't easy. Oh no, I did say this level was really long. So we have these moving platforms, etc, etc. I don't know if we can get on top of them, but yeah, I don't think Jimmy can jump that high. Even with the usage of the propeller, no. But there we go. So through here, we have these platforms. Now, we can't do anything about the flaming platforms for now. We will be able to later, though. Get rid of these enemies, of course. Some of them got some ammo. Okay. And then I'll do something about the monkey. I'll probably sneak up on him because he's just jumping about being crazy, this guy. Seriously, he's just being crazy. And no, that was not a free cookie from Pipotchi unless he now dropped them on the ground, which he might do, I don't know. But never mind, let's go through here. Now, with the flaming platforms, what we have to do here is feed the RC car through without burning it. So yeah, and Pipotchi ain't helping, seriously. So what we have to do is get it over the other side and get it onto the switch, basically. Something that is not made easily with the camera, seriously. It's not the PS4 version. It does not work at all. And the camera angle is not helping either. So I'll just skip to where I actually open the gate, because this took me a while. Through the gate we go, and be mindful of the burning platforms, of course. And over here we have the big door. But how do we get to it? I do not know. Seriously, I don't know. Although it apparently opens on its own. Who knew? I'll destroy the monkey sphinx statues anyway, just to get through there. And then into the big room, because that is what I will do. Yes, I don't need to get the birds or anything. Why am I going with the birds? I do not know, but I am going for the birds. Next room, and in here we will find two monkeys, actually. Now here, this is a missile launching monkey, the bane of my existence in Ape Escape 1. That one inside the temple ruins level especially. He will complicate matters, seriously, just by knocking you on your back. Seriously, okay, I said that, no. But he will knock you on your back. And we have the crumbling platforms to deal with as well. But, okay, she is Becky. Will knock you out. We're gonna knock you out. Well, anyway, over here we have a similar situation to in Spain and I guess the Christmas level. So indeed, let's get the dash hoop and get across here. I do want it so that Jimmy is able to run across easily. And then more of these platforms. Yay! No, not so yay. There was a little hidey hole. I don't know if I'd go for the hidey hole, but let's see where this takes us then. Okay, cool. Another statue. That's all. Okay. Well, we get the idea, don't we? So run back across and land on the platform, of course. And then jump up, yada yada yada. Get to the other side, yada yada yada. It's basically a carbon copy of the first area with the things in it. Did I fuck up badly? Seriously. Okay, let's go through here at the very end of the area and find a monkey under a thing. Now note that love beam thing. It is an attack which can immobilize Jimmy. Seriously, be careful of that, as it gives the monkeys plenty of time to attack you. Seemingly, yeah. Something that Pink Monkey herself actually did in her boss fight, not that you saw it that much, because I managed to beat her very quickly. Anyway, that being said, let's go back outside, and we're back outside the temple now, so I say we go for a little crawl and try and get that monkey. That being said, I don't think I'll get him, but let's see if I can. He's just dancing like he's doing a thing. Dance like an Egyptian or something. Okay, I can't make a joke out of that one either. Seriously, not helpful game. Well, here we have a really strange conundrum in that we have 2 switches and whatnot. Now here, this is very clever actually. You would think this is going to be pushed onto a switch, but no, this block will actually be used to get Jimmy up to the top there. But never mind that, let's get it this way, and yeah. I do want to use the boost function from the propeller, which is just done by standing still, really. There's another monkey jumping about on top of these ancient statues, and he has a gun. Of course, he has a laser gun, and he doesn't have much room for maneuver, but whatever. Yes, and it's easy to fall off. Of course it is. Yeah, I'll just push this to the other side because that monkey can wait. Seriously, he can. Because, especially with the fact that I do have the, not the thing, but the thing I need anyway. There's so many monkeys in this level, it's insane, man. So, where did I open then? If I didn't open that one, alright, we need 2 things, that's why. Yeah, we need to place the RC car on the other one. That will open the door. And indeed, in we go! And in this room, the statues will fall over, seemingly. Yeah, I didn't think Jimmy was the equivalent of Indiana Jones or Lara Croft, but yeah, even though White Lara's voice, he's actually voiced by a Brit here, so, yeah. I know, I will not call him Hikaru! Seriously, he is Jimmy and he will remain Jimmy to me, seriously. Even if he is, his English name is his Japanese name in Oreo in the UK, which is really weird to say in a kid's game when Spike and Buzz, although Buzz was called Jake, kept their American names, so yeah. Sorry, not a Japanese speaker here, so whatever. So, how many do I have left? I do not know, because I am an idiot. Ouch! Yes, I'm an idiot. Ouch. So go over to that guy and watch him throw stuff at me. Now, again, we need the RC car, and we'll feed it through the hole. And again, we're doing the whole pan on a monkey's head gag that we got in the ninja hideout level. Seriously. So I'll sneak up on this guy and see what happens. He seems to have gone elsewhere. Maybe he just wants a break. We're in Egypt. What else can I say? In this room, we have giant boulders falling down the thing. Adding to the whole Indiana Jones thing, although the boulder was chasing Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, so maybe not an equivalence there. Stupid boulders. So that being said, I want to go up this way. Seriously, just to explore. We have 1 monkey left, and we have 1 up here. This monkey breathes fire, however, so be careful. You can actually go under him and catch him that way. Seriously, you can completely avoid his fire. Anyway, let's meet the next member of the Freaky Monkey 5, White Monkey, who is actually a mad scientist.
So you finally made it, eh, kid? I am the awfully talented White Monkey of the Freaky Monkey 5! before I get revenge for what you did to my pals, I'm going to have to borrow that baby monkey over there. So hand him over.
No way!
Ah, you insolent pests! In that case, I have no choice but to... Oh, my God! What the devil is that?
But there's nothing there. Pipotchi!
He's right here, kid! This little guy's so friendly with you. He's bound to be great source of data on humans. So we're going to borrow him for a while.
What are you doing with our Pipotchi? Give him back!
I don't think so. If you want him back, you'll have to beat me first. But that won't be possible unless you can stop the Mecha Hikaru that we constructed based on your data. I am so clever. No, where did I put that switch? Switch. Oh, there you are. Ready? Go!
We will be fighting more the Mecha Jimmy here than the dare I even say it, White Monkey, because he doesn't do much. It's mostly his robot. And the main thing about Mecha Hikaru is that he can actually shoot a giant laser beam out of things, something the real Jimmy or Hikaru can't do. After which he needs some time to recover and everything, but yeah, that's the main thing. Again, you can easily outrun the laser, and his main weakness is that thing on his back. Seriously. He also can swing the stun club, of course he can, and also use the propeller very easily. But yeah, most of his early attacks are fairly easy to avoid, to be honest, but not all of them, as you can see. And I am trying to hit him. Yeah, the hitbox is not great with that giant switch on his back, but yeah. After which, after Mecha Hikaru will fall down, or Mecha Jimmy, we can now get White Monkey, though it only sticks around for a short period, as it were. So yeah. But that being said, Laser Beam. You do get plenty of opportunities to actually attack your robotic doppelganger, as Jimmy here. After he takes a hit, he does start using his propeller attack, which results in a ground pound, so be careful of that. Again, you kind of... He's behaving like he's an old man there, seriously. He gets a bad back or something. But never mind. I'm gonna try and catch up with White Monkey, which is not easy, but yeah. I'm not trying to attack White Monkey, but whatever. Again with the laser beam. Again, it's kind of like with the laser guns that the regular monkeys have, to be honest. And why I'm not going after White Monkey, I do not know. But I'm not, seemingly. Also, we'll get a bit more about Pipotchi as well. Why seemingly Spectre wants a baby monkey. I'm guessing he's one of the few monkeys in the game that is not controlled by Spectre. Another thing of note, I do actually like White Monkey's voice. He has the right sort of voice for a mad scientist. He's done by Spectre's voice actor, Mark Silk, as well, so yeah. And it's good enough to... And I did not even realise it was him, to be fair. Because Spectre, to be in the side UK Ape Escape 2 dub, has quite a high-pitched voice, a lot higher than his voice in Ape Escape 1. I don't know if Mark Silk actually voiced him there. If he didn't, then he's doing a much more, well, evil voice than the sexy Spectre of Ape Escape 1. The what a stubborn guy! That guy, seriously. And it seems you cannot hit White Monkey with your stun club because he just tried to evade you. Again. So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, I do like White Monkey's voice. He does sound like a mad scientist, so it does the job. think the only one I find weird is probably Yellow Monkey's voice, the Hyacinth Bouquet monkey voice, as it were. It's weird for a monkey that's supposed to be a stereotype, a gay stereotype or whatnot. Well, whatever. He's just trying to throw the thing at me, isn't he? Again, the choking thing, yada yada yada. Right, then use the thing and ram into White Monkey. And then we will see what happens with the thing as well, but never mind that. You all will have also actually seen another member of the Freaky Monkey 5 with White Monkey, and that would have been Red Monkey, the muscular member of the Freaky Monkey 5. And the one who most sounds like, dare I say, a lot of these stereotypical muscle man, even in the UK dub. Seriously, he's like, when you hear it, you'll know. Which is weird because his voice actor is Jonathan Keeble, who plays the Professor. Seriously. So there we go with the propeller again. And then just avoid it if at all possible. And then go into his back animation. Then just go for White Monkey again. Now he's trying to evade me, seriously. And starts launching missiles, does White Monkey. So he does have an attack, does he? For the most part, he just uses, just attacks with the, or just tries to attack you using Jimmy's robotic doppelganger here. So yeah, but there we go. Still not enough, is it? Yeah, so I'm having to alternate between the thing there. So yeah, not always great, but necessary here. Get off from here, seriously. And no, I don't think you can destroy Mecha Jimmy either. No, you cannot. He only exists to get in the way while White Monkey is doing that. So yeah, but there we go. Finally, we're done though.
This victory means nothing! Nothing, I tell you! Do you hear me? All we have to do is transfer the human data from the baby monkey into the Lethargy Laser! Oh!
Lethargy Laser?
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Hikaru, bring Pipotchi back as fast as you can!
The Lethargy Laser. What a terrible invention. We must stop Spectre's mischief at all costs.